have this Polaroid digital camera. This is the I1036, and this is a great starter digital camera. It's great for kids, and overall, it's one of those cameras that you just want to have on you at all times. You can keep it in your car, your backpack, your purse, and so whenever you want to take a shot, you'll be able to. And it's a really high quality camera, and it may be a starter camera, but it has 30 different scene modes. You can shoot movies on here, and overall, it's just a really nice camera, all right? And it's made by Polaroid. They've been around forever, and it's actually a 10 megapixel camera. You have a 2.7-inch LCD screen around back that is sunlight readable. And the zoom is pretty great. It's a 3x optical zoom, 5x digital, overall 15x. You have face tracking to make sure all your faces come out nice and clear looking in your pictures. Also, you have anti-shake, which is another word for image stabilization. And this is great if you always have shaky hands and you want to make sure your images come out blur-free. You can do that. And this camera actually has a dedicated button for anti-shake mode. You also have 32 megs of storage, but you're going to want to get an SD card so you can make sure that you have plenty of storage for all of your photos and your videos. You also have smile and blink detection on here, which is great if you want to make sure that everyone in your photo comes out looking their absolute best. Red eye removal on the camera, and you can also set up slideshows. I was actually editing a lot of my photos directly on the camera. Okay, I was changing the colors around, trimming them, rotating them. You can do all of that in playback mode. Also, you have dynamic lighting mode to enhance the scene, make the lighting a little brighter, because you know oftentimes we're in situations where the lighting's not that great, you're indoors or you're outdoors and it's a cloudy day, but with this dynamic lighting you can really jazz up your photos. And last but not least, this camera requires 2 AA batteries. That's it. So if you're out and about, you can just stop at any drugstore, pick up a pair of AA's, and you don't have to worry about recharging. And that's why I think this camera is just great to always have on you. All right, it's just one of those cameras that you can stick in your backpack, stick in your purse, and just use it whenever you need it. All right, so let's take a closer look at this Polaroid, and I'm going to tell you more about it. All right, let's start our 360 tour by powering on, and you'll see up top here is your power button. And right next to the power button is your image stabilization dedicated button. We spoke about that earlier. You'll notice it has like the hand shaking, and that is the dedicated button. So make sure you power on, like so. And next to your power button, you have your shutter release right here. Turning around back, you have your 2.7-inch LCD screen, so you can clearly set up your shot. And what's great, if you hit display, you have a bunch of different display options. You even have these composition grid lines to make sure you're setting up your shot nice and just right. So up top you have your wide and your tight for your zoom. You have your playback right here. Then along this wheel we have face tracking, we have macro mode, also flash, display, and set in the middle, which also acts as an OK button. And then down below you have menu and you have function, and you also have function/delete. And basically menu is when you really want to get into all of your settings, and function is when you just want access to the most basic ones. All right, so let's turn over, and a couple more things I want to show you. We'll open up this battery right here. All right, 2 AA batteries, and on the other side, there we go, is where your SD card goes. A lot of cameras, they combine the two, but this one actually has 2 different slots, one for the card and one for the battery. Close that up, and then you have your tripod mount right here. And turning over to the side, you'll find your USB port, and this is how you can upload all of your photos and your videos to your PC and then put them on Facebook or YouTube or whatever you want to do with them. All right, so let's repower on. There we go. Let's check out the zoom really fast. Again, 3x optical zoom, 5x digital, 15x total. There we go. All right, and let's go around back. Okay, so right now we are in P for program mode, but if you hit function, you'll see all your different shooting modes here. You can go into auto mode, and you'll see also in the screen, you have less settings in auto mode. P mode, which stands for program mode, you have more, okay? You can really change the exposure, the white balance, the ISO. Actually, you have ISO 1600 on here. You can also change the colors too. If you go on down to your color palette, you can go from normal, vivid, sepia, black and white, vivid red, vivid green, vivid blue. So it's good to know that you have all of those options. But let's go back into our function. So not only do you have P and auto mode, but you also have smile capture, which all you have to do is set your camera on smile capture, hold the camera out front, and it will automatically take a picture once your subject smiles. Portrait mode, pretty standard. This is if you're taking pictures of people. You have landscape. And also backlight, which will really come in handy if you're on like a beach vacation. All right, so we are back in program mode. All right, so let's click set to enter program mode, and let's go into menu so you can see all the other options you have. All right, you can change your drive mode. You also have your AF area, which is your autofocus area, your autofocus lamp, your sharpness control, saturation, contrast. You can turn on and off your digital zoom, also change the date stamp and auto review. So those are just some more functions, and you can access those by going into your full menu. All right, so once you have taken all of your photos and you're ready to view them and edit them, just go into playback mode, and it's this green button right here. Hit playback. All right, so here is a photo that actually was in full color, and I edited it all on the camera, not hooking up to a PC at all, and I changed it to black and white. We're going to do the same with this picture right here, all right? So just hit menu. And from here, you can create your slideshow, delete, protect certain images, correct your red eye, record a voice memo if you want to remember a particular thing about a photo, a street name, a person's name. You also have the option to go into photo edit, and that's where we want to go. We want to go into photo edit right now. And this is where you can change the colors. So you can go from normal to sepia, black and white. Look at this negative. It's pretty cool. This right here is a mosaic look. You have vivid red, vivid green, and vivid blue. All right, I really like the black and white option, and also the negative is kind of cool. All right, so that's just, you can do this on the camera. I mean, a lot of times you have to go and you have to actually upload the photo and put it on like a photo editing site or go to Photoshop. Well, you don't have to do that. All right, not with this camera. All right, and then you also have the options to trim and resize, all right here on the camera. So just some added benefits for you. Will save you time. Let's say you need to trim it right away. You can do that. You don't have to worry about going and hunting down a PC. All right. So again, this is the Polaroid. It's the I1036. Comes in a bunch of different colors, and overall, it's just a great, affordable starter digital camera. All right, that's all we have for you today. I'm Sam. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. For more information on the Polaroid digital camera, just visit any of these major retailers and type in Polaroid I1036 into the search box. For Computer TV, I'm Sam.